Hello, my dear friends. How's it going out there? This is Carrie Konyha bringing you empowerment practices for personal growth that we can all utilize to support our journeys in spiritual awakening, healing, empowerment, and all that we are intending to manifest in the year ahead. So this new moon, which is happening March 12th, March 13th, depending on where you live in the world and what time zone you're in, this is the last new moon of winter, and this new moon is happening in the last sign of the zodiac, which is Pisces. So it's new moon, new beginnings, but the energies right now, at least for the next few weeks, are all around clearing, releasing, letting go, shedding. So what we're doing basically is clearing away anything that is a symbolic, energetic clutter on our path, creating the space, creating the container for that which we choose to activate, energize, and manifest in the year ahead. Now, we also have Venus, Neptune, and the Sun all happening in Pisces. Venus and Neptune are coming into alignment for the new moon, and then the Sun and the Moon are in alignment as well. Sun-Moon alignment is all about balancing the inner masculine and the inner feminine. Feminine is sensing, feeling, being, allowing, intuiting, holding space, and the masculine is being decisive, taking action, forward movement. So we all have an opportunity during this particular new moon to bring these aspects of ourselves together in oneness. With the Venus and Neptune aligning in Pisces, this is that energy of dreaming a new dream that I've been talking about over the course of the past few weeks in the weekly Tarot for the Soul episodes. So this week we're coming into the height of that energy. So really crystallizing, clarifying what your vision is for yourself in moving forward, and utilizing the energy that's going on astrologically and with the new moon to clear the way, hold the space for those things to pop into being. So there's a few more things I want to say about the astrology that's happening, and then I'm gonna give you some actual empowerment practices that you can do for this lunar cycle to support your efforts so that they produce the best possible results. So the other thing I want to talk about is that we still have Mercury in the sign of Gemini, which empowers us to speak our truth. So we all have the power to unlock the gateway, to unlock the path forward by speaking our truth. We empower our truth by speaking our truth, and that can begin by speaking your truth to yourself. What do I really need to feel fulfilled? What are my true ambitions? What are my true desires? What are my true passions? Let yourself be honest with yourself. Have honest self-reflection about what your true inner guidance is compelling you towards, and allow that to be what's guiding your ambitions and your actions forward. Right now we have 4 celestial bodies in Pisces, which also inspires us to beautify our surroundings, our environment. This is a great time to enhance the quality of sacred space in your life, detoxing your being, your life from anything that feels like lower vibrational thoughts, feelings, ideas, beliefs, people, situations. Literally clearing the energy of your home is a great idea, decluttering, and even doing cleanses, physical cleanses, detox cleanses, cleansing the digestive system. This new moon is the perfect new moon for that, because we're doing a final clearing right now that's going to set us up for leaping forward into action as we're coming into the next new moon cycle, which will be the first new moon of spring. So this brings me to spring equinox, which is happening on March 20th. As we move into the spring equinox, we have Venus and the Sun moving into Aries together. Aries is expansive energy. It's the energy that motivates initiation, setting new things in motion. So as we're coming into the spring equinox, we're going to feel even more inspired to actually start taking action based on the visions that we're generating through the use of our imagination. This is a really good time to pay attention to your daydreams, the daydreams that you associate with your idea of your biggest picture version of reality. Whatever you daydream as being a part of what you would imagine as being your highest and best reality, pay attention to what those things are, because this actually is your intuition inspiring you. Allow that inspiration to inform you as to the path of best fulfillment ahead for you. I want to mention that March 25th, 26th, we have that Mercury in Gemini aligning, coming into a conjunction with the north node of the moon, which inspires enthusiasm, energy, and action in the direction of what you see as being your highest and best version of reality, your deeper calling, your truer calling. So the strong empowerment dates to be aware of for this lunar cycle is the 12th, I'll say 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th for establishing new intentions around this new moon. And then we have the spring equinox happening on the 20th, and that Mercury north node of the moon conjunction happening on the 25th, 26th. So in regard to the new moon, here's one empowerment practice that you can do. So it's definitely a time to set intentions into motion. You can do that just with your intention, with your focus, with your attention, but I like to incorporate personal ceremony to supercharge my intentions. Now, one thing that I can tell you is that the color green is really associated with the month of March, and so is the color red. Green is about growth, expansion, health, abundance, prosperity, and red is vitalizing. It's a life force energy. It's energizing. So what I'm choosing to do for this new moon is I'm going to use a green candle. You can get these small little mini candles in most metaphysical gift shops. If not, you can get them online. Formally, they're called chime candles. So you can get a green chime candle and put your intentions into it. The way that I like to do it is I will hold the candle in my hands as I'm vibrating energetically. I'm bringing up the energies within me, the senses, the feelings that are connected with my highest and best goals and dreams manifesting. I'm feeling the feelings in my heart that I know I would feel having had experienced a full manifestation of what my highest goals and dreams are. And I'm putting that energy into the candle as I'm allowing the energy to radiate through my heart, through my arms, through my hands, and into the candle itself. So you can close your eyes, you can let yourself be in meditation, you can hold the candle still, you can hold it to your heart, you can spin it in your hands to sort of create like an electromagnetic charge. And then when you feel complete with that, take like a little toothpick, or you can open up a paper clip or some type of small pointy object and begin to etch little personal symbols into the candle that to you personally symbolize whatever it is that you're intending to experience, express, create, or manifest. These can be energy qualities, they can be tangible goals, whatever it is. Take some time to etch or scribe little personal symbols that to you represent what your intentions are. When you're finished, put the candle in a little candle holder. Usually they sell these little candle holders, right where you get the candle themselves. You can also get them online. And then light the candle. As you're lighting the candle and you're allowing it to burn all the way down, they will burn all the way down in about 20 minutes. Just let it burn all the way down and know that as the candle is burning down, all of that energy that you imprinted into the candle to supercharge your intentions is now dissipating out into the universe as a supercharged prayer, a supercharged intention. Just putting that energy out there, and then you want to just let it go, forget about it, so it can come full circle and return to you. If you have a prosperity altar, place the candle on your prosperity altar. For those of you that have a prosperity altar, the spring equinox on March 20th is a really good time to refresh your altar. Put greens and gold energies, maybe some reds in there too, since red is also associated with the month of March. I like to put fresh flowers on my prosperity altar, especially in spring, because it represents that blooming, flourishing growth energy that's happening right now. Daffodils are associated with the month of March, and so I would recommend considering that to put on your prosperity altar. For those of you who don't have a prosperity altar, I'll go ahead and link right here a video that I made a few years ago about how to create a prosperity altar, so you can use that as a guide. And then lastly, consider wearing bloodstone, the gemstone that's called bloodstone. Bloodstone contains both reds and dark green energies, so it's very aligned with all of the energies that are happening in the month of March that are supporting growth and prosperity and vitalization, life force energy bursting forward into life. So you can get a single bloodstone, gemstone, like a tumbled stone, and wear it in your pocket, keep it on your person. You can maybe find a piece of bloodstone that's in a jewelry format, or wire wrap a piece of bloodstone and wear it on a chain. You could wear it in the form of like mala beads to continue to be supporting your own energy and coming into that vibrancy. One last empowerment practice that I'm going to share with you that you can be doing all month long. And this is connected to the overall energy of this particular new moon cycle in regard to sacred feminine wisdom teachings of the Native American traditions. This new moon is all about having deep, truthful introspection around the energies that you've been supporting and feeding within yourself. And it's the realization of whatever it is that we most feed with our attention is going to be what grows. So be willing to have some self-evaluation around what you've been brewing on the inside. Some of us have gotten sucked into energies that are on the spectrum of worry, fear of lack, things like that. And you know, if we're feeding those energies, that's what's gonna shape up for us. And be willing to notice maybe where you've been stuck on those lower vibrational levels. Choose instead to reorient your focus in the direction of vibrancy, in the direction of growth and prosperity. That in and of itself will bring expansion to your literal energy field and raise your vibration. So on the mindfulness practice level, that's something that we can all do this entire month. So stay tuned. Next up is this week's new moon episode of Tarot for the Soul. Much love, blessings, and I'll see you in the next video.